How do you sell AI technology? Start selling and marketing AI technology with a methodology. Now, the methodology that we follow at Need to Know is essentially one of hypothesis followed by test. Sometimes you don't know what problem it is you solve. You don't know the exact profile of the person that you are trying to target. So what you need to do is you need to go through a research process where essentially you're making educated guesses, hypotheses, and then you're building test campaigns to test those hypotheses. Maybe it's writing a quick white paper or a downloadable piece of content, or doing a survey, or calling people up and talking to them. Find a way to test those hypotheses before you spend a lot of time, effort, and money putting those hypotheses into action. Then you work backwards. So the idea is you think about, okay, what market am I targeting? And again, you use the test to test that market. Who am I targeting in that market? What is the problem that those people have in that market? All of these hypotheses you're testing along the way, and then you are refocusing your entire marketing effort on this specific individual. A lot of times in marketing, marketers like to name them, B.I. Joe, or whatever it is you want to name this person if it helps you, because you are targeting your marketing at that person. You're not saying, hi, I work in an AI startup and we're going to change the world. You're saying, you work in banking, you're overregulated, and the cost of making mistakes in banking are incredibly high. I'm here to talk to you about how I can help you address that problem. That's just an example. But you lead with the problem and the solution, not with what you do. Avoid, or at least be wary of the hero sale. If you are the founder of a company, the chances are that you can sell with your sheer charisma, because you're so passionate and energized about what it is that you're doing that you're able to convince people. Well, charisma doesn't scale. You need, again, with this testing process, to be building a sales process that actually can scale. That way you can get more and more people selling, because you can't clone yourself unless perhaps that's what your technology does, but that's a whole nother point. So you've avoided the traps, you've got a methodology, you're working backwards from the market to the individual, to their problem. You're focusing all of your marketing on a specific problem. Now, don't just wait for them to come to you. Inbound marketing is brilliant. Inbound marketing is where people contact you and say, I think you can help me. Inbound leads are the highest quality, but inbound takes time. And unfortunately, in a startup, time is precious. So you need to have an inbound strategy, yes, but you need to have an outbound strategy. And your outbound strategy shouldn't be just a whole bunch of cold emails or cold calls saying, here's what we do. No, again, you're leading with the problem. So you should be focusing on contacting your target buyers with a piece of content to help them, with a downloadable worksheet to help them work through a problem. You position yourself as someone who is a resource to help them. So finally, selling AI technology is a lot more about learning the market that you're trying to sell it in. It's about taking time, doing research, getting outside perspective, testing those perspectives as much as you possibly can, and only really investing and going once you have the data. You don't make decisions based upon just intuition. You make decisions based upon having the data. Thanks very much.